Hey, what's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible. Just doing a quick overview of the week, kind of get us to know what kind of energies we're working with. And then I'm going to look at the astrology and us, as well as the tarot, pull some cards for everybody's sign. So make sure you stay toward the end. But let's look at the energy starting tomorrow. It's actually already happening. Venus trine Uranus. So Venus is the planet of love relationships. Uranus is about surprises and things happening that we didn't quite expect. So that energy is going to be pretty strong from into Wednesday. So starting yesterday to Wednesday, you may have surprises when it comes to your love life. Remember, Mercury is still retrograde. So if you meet somebody new, take it slow. But you may get surprised with your present partners or people that you're already with. Venus also controls money. So if it's not a love issue, it could be a monetary one because Venus will come up with little things and says, "Hey, here's extra money in your area in your purse." I guess giving you something to spend. Let's see what else. Oh, the sun in Libra. So we're changing signs with the sun. Libra is a cardinal sign, so we are beginning. Cardinal sign begins the new season. So Libra is the sign that denotes the beginning of autumn. So now we need to start focusing on balancing out our energy because Libra rules the scales. Lord have mercy, what is out there? Uh, I tell you, there's always something going on in my neighborhood. This having a new moon pretty soon. Let's see, when is the new moon? Let me check. Venus, Neptune, Thursday. What is that? Sorry, my phone is ringing. Trying to see when the new moon is for you guys. If you guys figured it out before, I just let me know. I think it's next week. I do believe. Um, Let me Google that real quick. I was making lunch, so I didn't get to research as much as I wanted to. This is September 2022, new moon time. So we have new moon, especially a new moon in Libra. Libra rules relationships and balance. So you want to try to manifest uh, what you can. Yep, it's next week. Sunday evening, September 25th at 5:55 Eastern Standard Time. 5:55, that means change. All right, so that'll be next Sunday. We'll be building up to the new moon. Be sure that if you write your intentions down, keep it somewhere in a notebook or something. That way, when we get to the full moon in Libra, which will be in during Aries season, you can see the manifestation of your goal. So you want to focus on things that relate to uh, Libra themes. So relationships would be one of those things, or just trying to find inner peace and inner balance within yourself. How can you balance out your life? What are you doing too extreme of that you probably are in the scale? Friday. Friday, Sun is conjunct Mercury. Lord have mercy. Um, so expect with that Mercury retrograde and the Sun conjunct Mercury. Ooh, if you're talking about retrograde energy right now, I see Natalie is retrograde is showing the technology for real. Yeah, Mercury ain't done showing out. So when the Sun conjuncts Mercury on Friday, be careful, be really careful, especially with electronics. Now, I've had my electronics go out during the Mercury retrograde, uh, and it's happened to me. So I don't know if you guys remember if I was talking about it, but my TV went out, and I tried to purchase one during the retrograde, and then FedEx lost my. Then when it finally came, the TV, I had to redo the order. By the time I got my TV, the Mercury retrograde was over. So it took about 3 weeks for me to get my TV. Uh, then after I purchased it, I found I saw a bigger TV for the same price. So if you have anything that happens to you during the Mercury retrograde, you just gotta stay vigilant and don't panic and don't do any impulse spending So like if the car breaks down, oh, that's a horrible thing to happen, but you may have to wait until the retrograde is over so things can get back into order, because trying to make changes during a retrograde is just going to cost you more money, take up more time, and then you'll probably find a different price or a better price for something that you have to replace or repair. So just stay cognitive of that. Don't let that retrograde get the best of you, because it will. Uh, just some of the it just slows down communication and things that we use in communication. Now Uranus kind of rules some of those things too, like electrical things. And Uranus is retrograde and Mercury is retrograde. So put those two together, and boom, you know. But Uranus is more about like electrical things. So it doesn't have to be mechanical per se, but it can be just electricity or surprises. So it's more like things that surprise us or bring charge. It doesn't have to be like machinery, but it can be like the internet though. So maybe your website is slow or something like that. Let's see here. What else? Mercury's going to retrograde into Virgo on Friday as well. So Mercury will be focusing its reverse energy in things that are more Virgo themed. Virgo is the body, our health, our routine, our day to day. So if things in your day to day job start going a little weird, maybe that email didn't get sent to the right person, or you have old clients or customers that you haven't seen in a while come through, that's probably like Virgo energy. Virgo nitpicky about a lot of things. So you may have to go and proofread your work if you're having a presentation or you're doing something work related, because Virgo rules the sixth house. But sixth house is also your health and your health regimen. Are you taking care of yourself? Do you need to go back and redo a health plan that you have for yourself? So things like that. When is the retrograde over? Yes, Natalie said October 2nd. So just keep in mind you got a while to go before we get to that end of the retrograde. A lot of planets, not just Mercury, direct. So October seems to be a starting point, at least for the autumn season, as a lot of planets will be starting moving direct. So that's just the general overview. Like I said, I just look at some of the aspects and kind of give y'all kind of what's going on. Let's pull some oracles for the energy and what we should focus on this week. All right, and this guys, ancestors, creator of all things, give me an overview of the energy for this week. Hey, Sunita, Natalie's in the house, Nina's in the house. I see you guys, yeah. Energy for this week. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Okay. So we have the Mirror Guardian saying this is almost like a self-audit time. Remember, I was just saying because Mercury is in Libra, the sun will be moving into Libra. What is the things that we need to balance out in our lives? The Mirror Guardian is asking you just to take some time to do a self-audit on yourself. So this week will be that audit time as we move into autumn, and we need to focus on our balance. And because Mercury is in Libra, it's almost like we have to self-audit and see what we need to bring into balance. And then when Mercury retrogrades into Virgo, what is the practice to do to gain that balance? So you kind of see how the energy is moving, where it's kind of telling us what to do. So figure out what needs to be balanced in your life. What's out of balance first? Are you having a dream that's recurrent? Is there something that you're not successful at and you're wondering why this is happening, in relation, especially in relationships? Are you repeating a pattern of relationships? Where does that come from? Is this something that your parents did? Is it something that you've seen in your family unit? Because usually our relationships are reflective of our first relationships, which is our parents. So look at those, and then that can help you kind of find some direction what you should do. Let's get some tarot for this week about our reflections and our self-audits. Tarot for this week. Thank you for everybody joining me today live. And if you're watching the video, go ahead and hit that like button for me, please. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you can get notifications when I go live. Whoop, there's one. It's two. There's reverse energy here. The bottom of the deck, once again, we have that twos. Twos talks about balance. So we are doing a self audit. We're going back on plans and seeing maybe we need to make a second plan. Two of Wands is like plan B. What is something that I need to reevaluate how my plan of action? This is what you're going to be doing this week. You're going to be reevaluating your plan of action because the Two of Wands is showing up. We have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Eight of Pentacles. Pretty much everything I was just telling you right there. Pretty much was everything. So let's break these cards down. The Page of Wands is looking backwards. Okay. He's not making a step forward. He's looking backwards and he's like, okay, I need to step back a little bit and look in the past. What is it that's not moving in my life? The Ace of Swords is saying confusion. Where do you feel confused at? Where is it that you don't have enough information? What do you need to know? Okay. Because the Ace of Swords is reversed. So it is talking about some type of confusion, also looking inward. And then the Eight of Pentacles is basically saying what needs to be worked on. So once you figure things out and you do your self audit, then you need to get to work. Eight of Pentacles, like start work, is also about perfection, perfecting what you do. So even if it's something not even about the self, it could be about even a creative project where you want to say, I need to get to work on this because it's something I haven't finished yet. Let's pull some cards for everybody's zodiac sign. Hey, yours, Yusra. If you need a personal reading, you can go to my site. Click the link in the description. It says Spirit has now been speaking and confirmed that just now. Great. Make some confirmations here. Let me drop this card. Like Spirit is always speaking to us. My hands, Lord. Spirit is always speaking to us, and we just need to listen, and that usually is their guidance. So when I tell you these messages, they should resonate with you. I shouldn't be telling you anything that's too new. Sometimes we get messages in our sleep or how we feel in the morning. Just always recognize where your mind is going. And tripling. Let's do Aries. Aries, you get the 10 of Swords. There's something that you closed out that you need to go back and check on. This is going to help you. Also, it could be just some drama this week. 10 of Swords is always about drama, something that you thought was over. So you may need to reflect on, why is this drama in your life this week? Taurus, the Justice card. This could be, you could be dealing with the Libra, Taurus. Also, this could be legal issues that are or something that doesn't seem fair. This is past karma coming up this week. This is major energy. So just expect it to happen. Legal issues, Libras, or past karma. Okay, things that you need to deal with this week. Remember, we're just getting a plan together. We're not actually doing it. Gemini. Gemini, looking like a great week for you. You got the Six of Staffs. You're going to be conquering and being successful this week. I feel like if there's something you're trying to do, go ahead. Say you can go ahead and do something. Whatever you try this week, whatever you're reflecting on and you're getting your action plan together, you'll be successful. Like Six of Wands. So I'm kind of feeling like Gemini, is really hard for you to sit still. So you're probably going to be doing something. Cancer. But let that be a part of your changing your plan. Cancer is it is always about family with you. 10 of Cups. You're making some reflections and trying to get a plan of action in regards to a family situation. Multiple people that you're very close to. People in your family unit. Always Cancer. It always seems to be the same reading for you. Leo, Six of Coins. You are definitely on your money chase right now. Also, you may be giving money or offering your assistance or help to someone. But this is about also, I kind of sense this is about being financially balanced. Where are you giving too much money? Where are you spending too much money? Coins talks about doing a self-audit and finding financial balance within your life. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you have the Six of Swords. This is finding mental balance and mental peace within yourself, okay? Also, don't be afraid to ask for help, Virgo. You see, there's more than one person in this card. So if there's something that's bothering you, or you're worried for help, okay? You don't have to deal with everything yourself, especially if it's really making you stress out and worry. It's taking a journey of mental balance, mental peace to get where you want to go. Libra, as we move into your energy. Libra, the card you have is Judgment. Oh, look at, because you're moving into your birthday season. Tells us that there's about to be a rebirth. So you self-audit on everything in your life to say, is this my life? As you hit your birthday season, it's always like this thing that everybody does and says, okay, am I where I want to be in my life? What is being reborn inside of me? Take some time to do that. Scorpio. Scorpio. Queen of Cups. This is about loving yourself. Also, your mother. The Queen of Cups is popping up to say, how can you love yourself or cherish yourself more? Also, you may have a Queen of Cups, but I feel like this is a water energy, might be you. If there's a Queen of Cups, this could be like taking time to reflect on your love relationships. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. This week for you get the Five of Swords reversed. Okay. When the Five of Swords reversed pops off this week, you may be having second thoughts about maybe something that you lost to somebody else. There's more than one person. This could be like making amends with someone that you had a falling out with. Also, this is talking about if you've gone through a process where you've lost a battle with people, or you may need to take time away to reset yourself. Okay, with the Five of Swords reverse, it's saying, the best way for me to get over this defeat is to basically take a break, chill out for a minute. But also, someone that you fell out with could easily return in your life to make amends. But be careful about getting into petty arguments because you might lose. Let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn, your card is the Ace of Swords. Take it really slow with communicating, Capricorn. This is the Ace of Swords. He's popping up twice, so this is the second time. This is about taking a self-audit on what you know. There may be some things that you're confused about, that you're not quite clear on. Take your time this week about the information that you get and the things that you say. Okay. Ace of Swords reverse is a card of confusion. So it's just, when you get some information, make sure it's true and correct before you adopt it into your world. Let's move to Aquarius. Aquarius, I'm getting these. I'm not going to read that second card because they both dropped. For reverse, this is about letting go of control. Maybe you're holding on too tight to something. This is also insecurity, financial insecurity. So be careful about your finances, careful what you're spending. But if it's not a financial situation, this is also about letting go of trying to control everything. Okay. And finally, and last but not least, the Pisces. Pisces, this week, focus and reflect on the Eight of Swords reverse. Okay, so Pisces, you're going to get out of your head too. You might be stressing and worrying about stuff. A lot of sword energy here. This is taking time to get out of your own way, Pisces. What are you doing that is self-sabotaging or keeping you from moving forward? And then specifically, what are you doing? Okay, because Eight of Swords, this card is this person is by themselves. They're in their head. They're trapped. But only you can get yourselves out of these mental games that start playing around in your head. So if you get into that point where you are playing mind games with yourself, say, okay, let me stop, reverse, and say, how can I do better by not allowing myself to be in that mind space? All right, let's pull a couple more oracles for the collective and see. We're going to do the 40 service and an angel card, and I will let you go enjoy your day. Okay, 40 servant advice for our self-reflection this week. The adventure card. This is getting outside of your bounds. bounds or your boundaries, getting out of your comfort zone. That's one way. So this is saying have fun with it on the self-reflection journey, but also get out of your comfort zone. Do something different this week. Even if you have a routine, not a great week for routines. Okay. So if you're going to make some self-reflection, maybe do it in a place you've never done before. Preaching to the choir, because I do that too. Sometimes I look, I haven't been at the house in like forever. And the message. Ooh, excuse me. Angel message for this week. Clear audience. Archangel Zachiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear in your mind or from other people. I was just saying at the beginning of this video, trust your intuition. What is the messages that you're hearing, especially early in the morning, sometimes around 3 o'clock too. If you can't sleep, what are the messages that spirit is trying to whisper in your ear? So listen to that, because spirit is always talking to us and we just need to listen. And sometimes the things that you've been praying for have already been answered. Get ready for that new moon on Sunday. Start doing the self audit now, so that when we get to new moon time, you know what you need to start working on. Remember, we're always doing spiritual work. If you're not doing any spiritual work on yourself, well, you might as well be dead, right? Anyways, if you guys need anything, remember, I am here for you. I am here for your support, whatever. You can always book a reading. We got 30 minutes. You can do an hour. I can look at your personal cards and see what's up with you, and give my best advice on what you can do. But remember, make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, who will? Thanks, guys, for joining me, and I will talk to you later. Join me, and be sure to watch my daily cards too. I'm doing all angel cards this week.